this sealant last summer when I was taking out the cush core for my front wheel because I realized I just don't need cush core in the front wheel. And I guess I'm still kind of a noob when it comes to like good mountain biking, right? Where I didn't realize that you can't store this stuff. It just goes bad inside the bottle. So I've got a puck that's about 3 inches thick in here. And then the rest of it, I don't know if the rest of it is still viable, like what was below that puck, or if that puck was the entire point of this. So I put as much of it as I could get into my syringe in there, and we're gonna go ahead and reinflate this and see if it does the job on the one hole that I have in it. And then we can actually get into what we're doing with this video, because this is not a great start, but that's okay. We're not gonna let one little thing stop us. Yeah, we're gonna call that a win for now, I think. The worst case, I take a walk. I've walked further, it's no big deal. If you ride tubeless, let me know in the comments how long you keep the tubeless sealant in your tires. Do you clean it out every single year? Do you do it several times a year? Do you do it like just when it stops working? Let me know down below. I'm eager to learn more about this. I don't have any biking buddies.
All right, I guess that chin strap is just gonna be like that. I'm pretty depressed lately. I know that I'm smiling right now, because you don't want to see a guy frowning, right? You don't want to see a grown man crying. But I've been pretty stressed lately, pretty depressed, and not the kind of depressed where, you know, chemicals inside your brain are doing you dirty. I don't really feel like it's that. It's more like just a lot of situations that I don't really have control over have been weighed on me. And that's been leading me to make mistakes and things that I should have control over, like social situations, like the work I'm trying to get done at my job, like this YouTube channel. I'm just not firing on all cylinders because I've got just so much stuff on me. And they say that one of the best cures for depression is to get some sunshine. Well, it's finally springtime, and to get some exercise. So I'm gonna go ahead and do both of those things today. Let's get happy together. I'm pretty close to downtown. I think it's like half a mile to Civic Center right over there. And the Centennial Trail goes about 12 more miles that direction. The Centennial Trail in Spokane, Washington is a bike path that goes pretty much from somewhere west of town to the town of Coeur d'Alene, which is in a whole other state. It's got to be like 38, 39 miles long total, and you can ride your bike the whole length of it. Now, I've never done that personally. In fact, I've never done the ride I'm about to do right now, but let's see how far I get. It is all downriver, which means downhill, because water doesn't go uphill, all the way out there, and that means that I'm going to be tired on the way back, but let's have some fun.
Straight off the shirt with it, I'm a navigating swerve with it. Put it down with a noun or a verb with it. Online with a rhyme or a blurb with it. Having bad wheels when you scratching up the curb with it. Some say that I got a lot of nerve with it. I'm making sure that you get what you deserve with it. Wake you up with the do not disturb with it. Country, the city, the birds with it. Just crank your stereo to this scenario. Listen to the vision coming from a visionary, yo. This is no mirage, this is not imaginary, no. I just wanna make it legendary, yo. They come through your area, yeah, we take it carrier. Bring the whole crew like an aircraft carrier. See a brick wall and we break it through the barrier. They hit the floor, the more the merrier. Cause this here's the fun part, the place where the fun starts. One mind, one rhyme, yo, and one heart. From sundown to the time when the sun starts. This here's the fun part, this here's the fun part. The place where the fun starts. One mind, one rhyme, yo, and one heart. From sundown to the time when the sun starts. This here's the fun part, yeah. Fun part is the name of the lyric.
See, I'm smiling a bit already. As you probably figured out, this is not a mountain biking trail. This is a trail system for everybody. So you could take e-bikes, you could walk, you could take strollers. If you wear wheels all the time, you could roll this. I don't know how far you can go. That's between you and your personal level of fitness. But it's one of those things where you don't have to be on a mountain bike to be on it. And if you are on a mountain bike, you're just doing extra work for nothing. But that's okay, I need the extra work. This is a map of the whole system right here, and I'll show you where we started, where we are now, which is not that far in, and where I hope to make it. So we started right about here, and downtown is this area right here. We started there. We just went down the Pettit Drive, whatever decline thing, and we crossed the bridge, and we're right here at 27. So I don't know if that means we've gone a mile, but I guess we've gone a mile. The way we have to go is then to follow this all the way out here, all the way out here, till we get to 9 Mile Recreation Area. And 9 Mile, I reckon, is probably about 9 miles from downtown, although with all the ziggings and zaggings, that's closer to, I don't know, 12 or 13 miles or something like that. So obviously I can't record the whole entire way because that battery is not going to last that long, and honestly I don't think you want to see some old guy huffing and puffing up a little hill anyways. So let's go ahead and get a bit further down the trail. I'll show you what's cool up ahead. I suppose at this point I'm probably 2.5 miles from where I started, give or take. As you can see back here, there is a bathroom. Along the trail, there are a bunch of different bathrooms. Some are open, some aren't at any given time. I wish they could keep them all open, but I guess, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, and some folks like to vandalize things, unfortunately. Above here is the college, Spokane Falls Community College. And then down that way, let's go ahead and turn you around. Down that way is, of course, the Spokane River. That's the Downriver Golf Course. There's also a disc golf course that kind of rings it around the outside edge there. That's an area that is kind of fun to swim in. You have to come around to this side. It's too steep to swim from that side, but from this side here, you can swim at it, which is pretty nice. And then let's see if we can zoom in. Way off there in the distance. Way back there. Yeah, there we are. That's Mount Spokane. Well, that was fun for a minute. Now it's back uphill again. Even though we're going generally downhill along the river, we don't follow the actual bank of the river. So there's ups, there's downs. A bit like life. That's depressing because you end up down at the bottom. Shoot, I'm out here to not be depressed. What I probably should have said is if you stick around long enough, you get to the ocean, and then the possibilities are endless. We'll go with that. There are a couple places where you have to share the road with regular automotive traffic, but not too much of it. Just that guy. Right down here we've got, well, I don't know if I can show you it properly because there's trees and stuff, but there's the river, Bowl and Pitcher State Park. It's a real beautiful place to hang out. There's a bridge that goes across the river right about there. And we'll go ahead and let it get focused on that. And you can see some folks right there. Even though it's still a bit cold, they're partying pretty hard.
Your engine's burning out, 'cause you're fueling it without. Your engine's burning out, so give it a rest, mate. Your engine's burning out, 'cause you're fueling it with doubt. Your engine's burning out, and you could do without. Your engine burning
I might regret stopping here because it might get loud in a second. That's a range right there where folks practice getting better at a particular skill. But I figured yeah, there they go. I figured I'd go ahead and get along this single track here, since that's a bit closer to what my bike is built for. I suppose the bike's probably built for a whole lot tougher stuff than that, but I'm not at this point in my life. So I figured I'd at least try and have some fun on a single track. I also hoped that I would have those folks that were coming along on the rafts catch up, because we're like right here and maybe I could wave at them or something. But they're, I don't know, maybe they got snagged up or something. So we'll keep going along this and we'll see what we bump into. I don't know which way to go. Oh, this isn't right. This isn't the right way. I'm just gonna pretend I'm yielding. Really, I'm catching my breath. Thank you. Give me an excuse. That way I don't feel lazy. Have a good one. There's car tire tracks. Who's driving a car? That's not even like truck tire tracks. That's car tire tracks. That's pretty good. This feels about as good as any place to take a break. There's not as many as there are in other places, but ticks do exist here, so I have to be kind of careful, and there's nothing like great here to sit on, but I figured this would be kind of a cool place to hang out for a minute because if we look behind us there, I'll have to zoom in for you a little bit, but those folks that we saw rafting earlier are about to come out, and I'm actually a little surprised at where it looks like they're coming out, because I thought right over there was the place where they pull out, but maybe that parking lot is closed right now or something, because it looks like they're pulling out somewhere weird. All right, let's zoom in and look at them. Looks like that's probably their ride. And I don't see anyone in this parking lot over here, aside from just a couple of people just hanging out by the beach on foot. That's where they usually pull out. I've been here 5 years and I still haven't kayaked the river that runs through my own city. I gotta get some buddies to do it. My wife can't do it with me with her health the way it is. And I just don't have any kayaking buddies. So not real safe to try and do it solo, I don't think, especially not the first time. So we started here. We're here now, which us more than halfway. That's not too bad. Let's see how the rest of it goes. I've biked the next, I don't know, 2 miles I've done. And I've been out here at the end of it. I don't know if you can see that, but I haven't biked this part here. So we'll find that out together for the first time. Bike route that way. Is that the bike route? I guess that's the bike route. It doesn't feel like the bike route. Are you sure this is the bike route?
Yeah, so I'm not really sure what's up with that sign that said bike trail, because it's a bike trail, clearly, but if you're on that trail, which is the Centennial Trail, and you want to continue being on the Centennial Trail, and the sign says turn left for the bike trail, that should put you back on the Centennial Trail, and it doesn't. This is not the Centennial Trail, that continues on that way. So whoever did that signage could be a little bit better. All right, let's get back to the actual trail.
I gotta admit, I haven't taken a proper break since leaving. Like, I've stopped for a minute or two here and there, but I haven't actually taken a proper sit down and let my heart rate return to resting since leaving. And this right here, not this right, no, to get your head out of the gutter. I mean, this part where I'm not pedaling is pretty nice.
Disco theory. The word of the day is kinetic.
Kinetic.
K-I-N-E-T-I-C. Adjective. Pertaining to or resulting from the motion of material bodies and the forces and energy associated therewith.
Just like that, I'm back to pedaling again, like a bonehead. I do actually want to stop somewhere and like actually get to a complete rest, but I wanted to get fully out of town before doing that. And I think now, like, I could probably say that I'm fully out of town. Like, the next time I cross a road, I think there's still a road to cross up here, but the next time I cross a road, it's gonna be like a country road, not one that has houses just all along it. So I think I'm officially out of town now. Feels pretty good.
Verse 1.
Some of the busiest rhymes coming back again with the lyrical flows and the acumen. Let the beats and the rhymes and the track come in, and if you put it all together, baby, that could win. My style is kinda wild, yo, it's crackling. Blow up the whole spot like I'm tackling. For girls around the world where they stack the thing, there's space we can pack them in, and they'll see.
Kinetic.
That be the name of the track. 38 years in the game and I'm back. Don't worry about money or the fame that I lack. They locked the front door, so I came in the back. You miss me? Well, I got the same kind of tact. So diss me? Yo, that's kinda lame and it's whack. Cause this heat gonna bring the flame to your back.
I know this park bench looks a little small, but the miraculous thing you'll notice about park benches outside of town is that they can somehow figure out how to build them without that stupid bar in the middle. So you can actually lay down on them, and I'm gonna do that right now.
A helmet makes a surprisingly good pillow. You know those benches with the thing that prevents people from laying down on it? If that was gonna cure homelessness, I reckon it probably would have cured it by now. And this feels so good, just in the middle of a bike ride, to be able to just straight up lay down. And I'm amazed that people are so eager to get rid of this simple pleasure. Like, they must have never been on a bike ride before in their life if they think that laying down isn't something you want to do just because you feel like it. Just gotta take that thing off. The sun out of my eyes too, that's kind of nice.
About 3 years ago, I was at a climbing gym, bouldering gym. So it's the kind that's not tall enough where they need to have those belaying winches to kind of rescue you if you let go or fall or just give up. It's the kind where if you give up or if your hand gives up, you can just fall and land on your butt. And they got some nice big cushions, and it's usually all right. But I got to the very top, and then I couldn't figure out how to get myself safely back down again, and I fell, and I didn't land on my butt, I landed on my foot, and I ended up breaking 2 metatarsals in my right foot. And unfortunately, I had a business trip that I couldn't really get out of. I mean, I guess, you know, you always can, right? Like if you die, you get out of it. But I couldn't really get out of it because it was a commercial driving trip, and we didn't have a lot of commercial drivers that could do what I do. So I just went ahead and went on the trip with my foot all purple and yellow, and it healed up, I guess, okay for the most part. But right now, on these walking sections where I just don't have the energy to pedal up this, that foot's reminding me. So what that tells me is I need to do some hiking this summer and basically remind that foot that I'm the boss, and I'm not gonna have it sit there talking smack at me just because it got hurt a couple years ago and I wasn't man enough to take proper care of it. So anyway, I'm gonna get to the top of this hill and I'm gonna enjoy a little downhill afterwards, I think.
Kinetic, gonna make the whole world hype, energetic. If you're feeling nice, the price, you get it. Cash for the cash on credit. Yes, I said it. This right here is kinetic. Gonna make the whole world hype, energetic. If you're feeling nice, the price, you get it. Cash for the cash on credit. Yes, I said it. My style is OG from Maine to OC. I rock the whole time, pre-game to OT. Sage on stage, collect my show fee. First one named Young, oh yes, you know me. Spelled with an O, but not the only. Got so many youngs, I can't be lonely. Ain't no question how the flow be. Been locked for too long, it's time to go free with
Kinetic.
Move from the time that I enter. Rock from the root to the wall to the center. These that born West Coast representer. Lyrical flow from the lyrical inventor. Ain't no shame in the game that I sent ya. No mistake, best believe that I meant to. Make it hype is my day one agenda. And take you on this adventure that goes like
This right here is kinetic.
Gonna make the whole world hype, energetic. If you're feeling nice with the price, you can get it. Cash for the cash on credit. Yes, I said it.
This right here is kinetic.
Gonna make the whole world hype, energetic. If you're feeling nice with the price, you can get it. Cash for the cash on credit. Yes, I said it. My rhymes are like Nas, bayonet in the flow. Cutting through any beat when I'm letting it go. No sweat or regret ever threatened a pro. As a youth in the booth, I was getting it, bro. Yo, back in '87, I was letting them know. Came with the know-how, I was setting the blow. Up next, had the bust, not forgetting the dough. Yo, it's in every set of my show. And now comes
Kinetic.
the name of the rhyme right now. To keep this rhythm on time right now. A mountain that I wanna climb right now. Have you wondering if I'm in my prime right now? You see me getting on the grind right now. No secret, I'ma drop a dime right now. Is it legal or could it be a crime right now? Just watch over the shine right now as it goes live.
This right here is kinetic.
Gonna make the whole world hype, energetic. If you're feeling nice with the price, you can get it. Cash for the cash on credit.
Yes, I said it. This right here is kinetic.
Gonna make the whole world hype, energetic. If you're feeling nice with the price, you can get it. Cash for the cash on credit.
Yes, I said it. This right here is kinetic.
Gonna make the whole world hype, energetic. If you're feeling nice with the price, you can get it. Cash for the cash on credit.
Yes, I said it. This right here is kinetic.
Gonna make the whole world hype,
Energetic.
if you're feeling nice with the price, you can get it. Dash for the cash on credit.
Yes, I said it. Class dismissed.
All right, we set out like, I don't know, 3 hours ago, I guess. I wasn't really looking too much at the clock, but to see if a little exercise and a little sun, a little wind would make me feel better, and in turn maybe help you feel better too. You know, watching me or deciding to put some air in the tires of your bike, whatever. And yeah, this is pretty good. I think, you know, like it hasn't cured anything, right? Like whatever has been weighing on my shoulders is still weighing on my shoulders. That has not changed. But I had moments where that was not anywhere on my mind, and I could flush out those bad chemicals, you know, the stress hormones and whatever other kind of stuff goes on in there. I'm not trying to get metaphysical here. I mean like literal stress hormones. Those had a minute to regulate themselves, and you know, if I could just sit here all day the rest of the day, I think I might. I don't want to watch those ducks doing their duck business, but or geese, whatever. I don't want to watch them doing their geese business, but yeah, that's felt pretty good. So I'm gonna sit here for a bunch of time, collect my thoughts, and I'm gonna get my butt back on that thing, and I'm gonna ride upriver for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I'm gonna see if my wife wants to eat a real big dinner. She just got done with Ramadan that ended today, and so she gets to eat during daylight hours, although I reckon it might be starting to get dark by the time I get home. Either way, we'll get something to eat. We'll have a good time together. Thanks for watching.